has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete.
Welcome!
Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rapids clutching out the crowd. Colony is on screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears, go splash. Screen just froze, NGX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rapids clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears, go splash. Screen just froze, NGX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rapids clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears, go splash. Screen just froze, NGX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Ready now, crashing loud. A moon rapids glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 talks, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flare. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this stream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting, names rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Ready now, crashing loud. A moon rapids glitching out the crowd.
Good evening. Good evening. I know things are looking a little strange. Hang on, it looks like it's having a little bit of an issue here. Just give me a quick second here. Sorry about that. Sorry for the issue there. Everything kind of looks like it's working a little bit better here. It looks like it's trying to do a few things based on know like a few things we should probably try to do here. Oh, actually, it's not. Alright, we'll just kind of try it as is a little bit here. The Edgey, the Juggernaut. I've never seen you do that before. Edgey, how about this? Is it better now? Is this better now? This is probably better. I had my mic a little bit kind of positioned away. Looks like it's still having a few hiccups, but we'll stick with this. I don't know what it's specifically trying to do with the eyes here. I don't know if it's trying to detect eyebrow movement or something. Let me see. It's trying to do. I'm sorry.
Chicken jockey.
Let me turn off eyebrows. No, it didn't do anything. Alright, it's fine. Will just be a little bit of a glitch here. Are you at BioWare tonight? I was gonna play Easy Delivery Company, but I won't lie. It was looking very tempting to go back to Silk Song. But I have a different game right now. I know. I don't want to leave it on a defeat, but also like, fuck. It's like a little bit later in right now, and I want to sink more time into it, so I'm gonna save it for the weekend. Trust. If I do stream tomorrow, if there's even a fraction of a moment to stream tomorrow, I'm going to town on Silk Song. I'll do an unprompted non-break. I probably won't. I like have to set up stuff for the Minecraft server, but like I might because I really want to get back into kicking their ass. Even though I think that water bug is probably the worst thing to be put into the game.
Flint and steel.
Flint and steel. Also, before I forget, because I'm gonna crack open Easy Delivery Code now. I think it might have not come in. I don't know. Discord's maybe weird. But I've finished up the finalization of the maid outfit, pretty much. I like completely been convinced on like the final looks of it. I can't show it to you guys on here just yet because I wanna. It's not like it's a big difference from beforehand, but it. Yeah, I finalized it here, or at least for the most part. There's one detail that someone was recommending of an idea of a change. Probably Thursday. All right, I will send it to you in a second here. After I crack open Easy, I'll send it to you. There's only one portion that I didn't really put a lot of details on. To be frank, the reason I didn't is because like it's not a super important part of it. It's not the most important part, but one, I've had it all week, and last weekend I was swamped by B. You're fine. Like, there's no rush on this whatsoever. So like, I just wanted it to be like, I do have it here, but I didn't want to leave you hanging or anything like that. Oh, it looks like it's not having a good time right now. Did I do something that got it upset? Hold on. Hello? Okay, the cyanide stare. I don't know why it stopped tracking. Was it just because like literally is it because like of a lighting thing now? Okay, sweet. It was a lighting thing. I can't fix that, so I'm gonna have to go back to the regular model. My old reliable until I can figure out how to get this shit to work. Alright, my bad. One sec, one sec. I'm so glad you guys can't see my actual setup because it looks super scuffed right now. In order to get it so that way you guys can be able to see it, I had to prop my phone. Yes, I know it's being weird right now. I don't super know as to why it's doing that. In this mode, I don't know why with the eyes now it wants to have issues. Because with the old version, you'll just use the old version of it. Yeah, sure. I don't know what specific eye thing is trying to cook there. But this should be sufficient at least. Almost more than 20 minutes in. You know, it's all just troubleshooting. PC face. Incredible. I think some parts it might be a little bit off looking until I figure out how to make it look nicer, but it'll just be a lot of trial and error. Also, what's up, Basil? I'll give you a quick thing here. Basil's
You
a
so
slick
cool,
guy.
so cool with your blade to
Unfortunate clip that it rolled the dice on. What was he trying to state there? But yes, this is the 3D model that I had debuted for the 500 special. I want to try to use it more, and I will, but there is also just like bugs that it does have that it's like I'm trying to fix it as best as I can. It's just hard. No, Bug, you're starting to grow on me. You're 750. Just kidding. It's the opposite day. Pay up. Now go away. Burger. What's up, bro? I am playing delivery game. Playing easy delivery code. I need money for what am I trying to buy again? I think I need to buy the oh no, I already have the thing. I want to buy the fishing rod is what it was. Everyone needs money. Dude, I'm so broke in this game. 125 for a fishing rod and I only have $69 to my name. Even so, this game is awesome. Just being able to drive around and wreck shit, but also like being able to make all these deliveries and everything. It's honestly like super cool and like relaxing. Even though like this game does look like a horror game. It looks like a low poly horror game with a lot of the lighting and stylization, but so far it is not a horror game, I think. Why don't you just drive to Walmart and buy one for like $5? Buy what? Like money? You're not allowed to do that. It's a crime. There are many people that I will mess with, but not the federal government. not the federal government and not the Mounties. A fishing rod? Shit. La-di-da, Queen of England. You guys got a fancy Walmart and everything here. All you got is easy eats. Damn snobby asshole. No, I wanted to get back into it because I think it's been a sec since I played the delivery game, and also I do want to like actually finish it. So I don't think it's a super long game, I think, but I want to buy the fishing rods so that I can be able to get the final optional thing here, and then be able to move on to the factory. It probably looks so weird, the fact that I just have this big smile on my face, but also like that the mouth is open, there's no words coming out sometimes. I will genuinely like try to see if I can have a sit down with the guy tomorrow. I'll tell him like I got to test it out a little bit and it's doing things with the eyes. I'll try to see because there's like a non-zero chance it's also just my version of how I have VC face set up that it's just like causing issues. Which speaking of the guy, speaking of the lad here. Give me a quick second to not die of frostbite. Hi, Whippersnapper. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you, Whippersnapper. I've visited their ear. My time is almost here. Finally, some rest. Careful now. My fishing rod glued into Edgey's head and attaching a fumo to the hook. You're diabolical for that one. Sometimes the best tricks work every time, and that trick would never fail on me. But also, how dare you? How dare you use my extreme appreciation of fumos against me? Shortcut. Don't worry about that beer. Didn't need it. Where am I bringing this to again? Oh shit, I'm in Easton. I gotta go to Weston. I was thinking about Fumos earlier. I know, shocking revelation. But I was thinking about the new Fumos that they're gonna be releasing soon. I think probably at this point, probably like next year. Oh, fuck. Especially like the Clown Police one, I imagine it's gonna be super popular. Fork found in kitchen. Listen, bud. I know it's true, but you don't have to say it like that now. Necro was right. You can be someone's #1 op for just no reason. They're just out here trying to earn a living. You're just trying to get a fishing rod. Just get to delivering. I'm working on it. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know how long the... Similar to my fuel tank here, I don't know how long the stream here will last. I don't mean this stream per se, I'm talking about more so specifically with the retro model here. Because right now the only way where it's working is because I'm putting a light above my camera lens right now. So that way it has a bit of visibility here. But my phone is not like the highest percentile right now. It's not I didn't exactly charge it for this purpose. So we're just gonna see what happens. Eventually it's gonna die and then I'll have to switch back to the normal model. But I wanted to give you guys that heads up. I'll probably be using it for this stream, but probably no others ones for a little bit, for a little while here. Just so until I can be able to get an idea on, like, I really want to not have a version of it where it's just like glitching out a whole bunch, and I like to do like little things like, you know, making it respond to eyebrows and everything like that, or like other ways of being able to transition the face and everything, not have it just be static in one, even though I kind of like it like that. The goat. The goat.
There goes.
Oh shit. Too distracted by Big Sev. What's up, brother?
Ada, ada.
Charger will just be hating.
Flint and steel.
You'd be driving off the cliff just for the little troll here.
Came in clutch.
Forced Cupid into heaven. Oh, God.
What? Loki did
And we can
something?
see
Loki came in clutch.
Loki did not come in clutch. Loki was trash. So was Kabrakan.
Stinking
I
real.
carried so fucking hard. Ugh, I feel like a roadie.
DOA
I
terminated.
think your
offline.
back hurts,
Have an
the
easy
silent
day.
one may have
My
done
back
something
always
with-
hurts, but that's just probably because I
Who's
got
the
big
silent one?
titties.
Oh, yeah,
I
the
feel
silent-
that.
I'm gonna take super good care of this plant here. Oh shit. Hold on, wait, where did the payload go? I think it's at the bottom here. Edgey, like, he didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, you're right. I'm actually just clip farming right now. I'm super clip farming just to be able to get a big gotcha on you guys, because I never post my clips. So I'm trying to just do some epic clip farming right now so you guys can be able to clip it and then I can post it. You're right. My diabolical plan foiled once again by Chargeable.
Chicken jockey.
Oh shit. Okay, the plant's still fine.
Edgy, shut the hell
I've
up.
been thinking about some movies that I want to rewatch. Shut up, Chargeable. I've been thinking about some movies that I want to rewatch. And seeing this plan made me think of one of the ones that were on that list. I want to watch Wall-E again. This game is cute. This game is actually like really cute until like it starts going into, it like has a lot of cool stuff. Until it starts going into, yeah, all the townsfolk that you actually started liking, now they are glitched. And like, we can't help them, but we might be able to help them if we work together. That's awesome. Epic creepypasta moment. Where am I doing a pickup from? Wall-E goated. Dude, I love Wall-E. One of my biggest like sins. Hey, now that the minnows all gathered and talk, calling themselves some sort of friends. I've got no time to myself. This isn't a wee bit sweet to bum around with old Tootie. I have a confession to make. As much as a big nerd I am, much as a massive fucking nerd that I am, I've never actually seen a Ghibli movie. I want to cross a lot of those off my list at some point. Especially, specifically Ponyo. I really want to see that one because when I was in elementary school, that's the one that I really, really wanted to watch as a kid, and then we just didn't go to the movie theater to watch it. Being Pay started part 6 tonight. Hey, I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry that you have to watch, like, washed content. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be real on this one though. As much hate as part 6 gets, which I think some of it is deserved, like some parts just like, what the fuck, bro? Especially the ending. This shit doesn't read good at all or make any sense. I will say, brother, I think part 8 was like worse. I think like looking back at it, maybe it's just like I've started to slowly grow to hate part 8. I think part 8 is just worse. Yeah, why did Araki start like that for no reason? I don't know why Araki wanted to start like that. I know at least for part 7 he started in a certain way because like he wasn't gonna write it to be JoJo yet. I don't know what Araki's move was. I think it was like a really interesting but also like not great idea move. Like it's cool on paper, but oh wait. Where can I buy the fishing rod? In Fishing Town. Alright. No comment. But dude, I would see Ponyo a whole bunch, and we would talk about it a whole bunch at the lunch table, and then I just never saw it. But real shit, I've been meaning to my family to watch theater reruns of Ghibli movies. I went to go see a Godzilla movie with my little brother the other day, but never any Ghibli movies. This is my biggest shame of that I've never seen any of them. But I don't know why he wanted to have the whole prison thing going on. I think like it's like part 6 I feel bad for because like man, the only reason I can think of to really like part 6 is because of Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters could have very hard carries part 6. Just cool. Why is she jerking it? Why is she just shaking her ass like at the end of it just because they wanted to do a strip search of her? It's another like kind of weirdo one there. Average Florida jail? Alright. You might be right on that one. I won't deny that. But Araki did like to have like a lot of weird shit that just didn't matter at the end of the day, just to add to the characters, and not even like world building stuff. It's just like I don't even remember her name. That's how like the one that has Kiss as her stand. Like, oh yeah, do you know that I surgically implanted a hole into my breast that I can be able to sneak money inside of a jail? Cool, man. Thanks, Araki. Just so you can get like just so Araki could be able to draw a weird, like, mix of, oh my god, what happened? Just so Araki could be able to draw a weird mix of, like, an armpit and, like, side boob panel. Which is like, okay, bro. Araki has seen a woman in real life. This is coming from a person that, like, doesn't care about Ichi or fan service or whatever. I'm very neutral to it. But it did, like, a lot of the parts just feel, like, a little strange. Maybe it's just because, like, how, like, kind of zero role a lot of women play it in, like, every other part. Like, outside of, you know, Jotaro's mom just being the whole plot point for part 3. And also, like, same scenario, but just like slightly more relevance of Trish. But like it definitely just read like super weird. Oh my god. It's just like a weird. It was just kind of strange. Is what it mainly boils down to. It was just all like super. Let me flick the station on. So now they're gonna be asking for that. Or like the thing that I really want to see the only reason I want to see part 8 or not, I guess part 6 really badly for, I want to see what they planned on doing with Anasui. Like if they actually kept him as being a guy at the end of it because they had to, or if they actually were going to draw out how they had him before of just being like a chick. That then all of a sudden for like no reason whatsoever, no rhyme or reason, just became a dude. And not even like a like positivity messaging thing. It's just kind of like Araki didn't explain anything. He just like all of a sudden had this woman character drawn with weather report, and then all of a sudden the same character is just now a guy. Dude, I can't see shit. I bet this is like important Morse or something. Okay, I'm not gonna figure out Morse to be able to get this to work. God, I can't see anything. It's actually just west of Mountain Town. What the fuck? I don't remember any. I want to go to Clifton. All right, that's where I need to go. But yeah, for all that part 6 has, like, at least there's some cool moments, like every time that Foo Fighters does something. I think Jolene is like super like for how cool of a stand like idea that, you know, Stone Free is of like the string and everything. It can be written like way cooler, and it just like isn't. And so is Kiss too. Kiss is super lame. But there's some cool dudes in it. There's some cool stands and some pretty interesting fights there. But it's just like some of them are just suck, bro. Like a lot of them just dudes like that feel like so boring to look through and everything. Like Yo-Yo Ma is like half like okay, and then like it turns into weird like stuff of watching this stand pee his pants unironically. as like a, as like, as, did you thought it was creepy as fuck? Yeah, but like, what do you mean Araki said that this whole guy's plan is gonna be to pee himself so that way it's like part of part of his own strat so that way he can be able to seem more cowardly so that way he doesn't get attacked. And also that he hides mosquitoes in his mouth to be able to just spread something. I don't even remember if it was just saliva or just to make them super mosquitoes. I don't even remember. Fungus. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, Burger. Thank you, Bunger. I'm trying to think. What factory? I have no idea what you're talking about of a factory. Hold on, let me try to think here. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. This is Fishing Town, like which makes sense. It should be like Mountain Town unless like what factory? I've driven through here so many times I have no idea what factory you're talking about. Head to the factory just west of Mountain Town. Alright, I'll just go west. Like I'll just see if I hopefully find something. Yeah, Google that was kind of cool, and then like she just became fodder for no reason. She just like kind of became Jolene's bitch, and then Araki didn't want to write her anymore, so he just stopped including her in everything. It's like a lot of weird pacing, and I think like that's where I started getting mad at part 8, because part 8 had a lot of that. For how much of I'm a big part 3 and part 4 fan, like I will admit that I probably sucked them off way more than I should. Like, man, there's just at least some solid parts of it that just like do not exist at all in part 8. You got the ice chains? Good, it's a straight shot to the factory. I need some speed. I'll ready you once you're inside. I'll go with you, but my program doesn't seem to allow it. Been trying for months to get in ever since. Anyway, make sure to top up on energy before heading in. Good luck in there. Oh shit, I was supposed to buy a fishing rod. Either way, I don't have energy, so I need fuel and I need energy. One of the things that still like makes me mad, and like one of the small examples that's easiest to understand of like part 8's writing that makes me mad, is so in part 4 there's Highway Star, which I think is an awesome like fight. Honestly, like just trying to outspeed, just stand and doing everything you can on the motorcycle, like having to brake it to not crash into the baby there. Try multiple things to like trap the Highway Star's feet and everything like that. Like it's all cool, like it all makes sense, and like it shows creativity with it, and like the part that makes it fun is the fact that it's high pace. Like you can't normally outrun him, so like he has to go at a super high speed thanks to Highway Star he has to go to super high speed thanks to the motorcycle and stuff to be able to surpass it. And depot. Shit, I don't remember which one of these is the depot. But yeah, like it had that whole thing there, and then sorry, I went nonverbal for a second. I just was thinking about where to go. And like also trying to find the depot. But it has all that sick stuff that you can be able to do for the fight. And then when it comes down to time for them to recreate their version of it in part 8, it's slow as hell because it's a zombie chase. The zombies aren't fast. Like they're super slow, and then it's just a game of like tag, basically. It's just a game of don't get touched by the zombie. And one of the gimmicks is like, oh, okay, so like the zombie doesn't affect me because of the fact that he touched my shoe. So if he touches my shoe, then I'm safe. Alright, like he touches clothing, it has to be direct skin contact. I don't want to be touched by a zombie. That's true. But also like it's like, okay, if it's not on skin, directly on my skin, then it does not count. So like they go through that, and then how the arc ends, like one of the like pivot points is that a baby, some random ass baby just touches Gappy's shoe, and then that's it. That's where it's like, oh, it's all over now. It's all over because he touched the shoe. It's like, fuck. Dude, you literally said like it doesn't, like clothing doesn't matter. Shoe is part of clothing. What are you talking about? And then it was super unsatisfying. It's a lot of just like not super fast running. It's like maybe out of all the length that they go through in Highway Star of like multiple city blocks and everything like that, like multiple different places and like locales, I think it's just like literally 1 or 2 blocks that the arc takes place in. Hold on, wait. I'm trying to see something. Don't fall. Don't fall. I can kind of feel like there's snowmen or something up here. No, fuck. Dessert. Oh shit. Oh, no, I'm not back. It's a bit too vertical. Yeah, it's just lame in a lot of those regards. And even like the thing is that I guess would also like, yeah, there wasn't a word for it at the moment of reading it, but man, did a lot of those stands that were just like available there, did they do nothing but aura farm? All they did was aura farm and then do nothing the entirety of the part. One of the stands, like, there was a big conspiracy theory. I swear this is true. There's a big conspiracy theory that one of the members of Part 8, like, that was supposed to be like, you know, the Kekyo and the Joe bro, pretty much, was gonna get like an amazing ability that was shown off in Part 7, only for them to just not get it. Like, it was written as every single moment that they would be getting this ability, because they hyped it up and they showed a lot of stuff that related to it, and then just like they just didn't give it to them for no reason. I don't want to spoil Part 7 for you, so I'm being a little bit vague, but like, one of the coolest parts of Part 7 was like very much hinted at of being influential in some form of way in Part 8. Like, they started showing a lot of stuff that would relate to it as like conceptually, and then just didn't use any of it. It just again was just more aura farming. I like that one in Part 5 was super sick, and then nothing ever happened. I don't mind certain arcs where it's just like they can't, like, obviously like with like Green Day, you can't just like kill everyone. It's very like dramatic and stuff to make it look like that, but obviously like they're not, you can't just show everyone dying like that, because then there's gonna be no one to fuck with. Oh, the one that went crazy and they never used it? That's Araki being really good at writing issue and not aura farming.
How are we
there.
gonna deal with this November?
Onario, what's up? What's up? Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid.
This
Hello,
November.
Rabbit.
Oh gosh.
Thank you, Dan.
Hello,
This
Rabbit.
Romeo. Come on, let's see how you're gonna deal with this Romeo.
Thank you, Dan.
Make the intercept. Make the shot. Come
Take
on.
this shot.
And there we go.
Okay, but with Fugo,
Right
that's
shot.
different, because
That should be him. That should be his
with
death. right
Fugo,
I can't. You're putting an
Araki said that
emergency
he
surface?
planned a whole like
Last
betrayal arc
pitch.
for him to come back, and then Araki just said, "Nah, I'm too depressed. I'm not gonna use this. This is making me really sad," and then just didn't use him. So he technically aura farmed, but only because Araki was a bit of a pussy and didn't want to write a betrayal arc. I hate the earlier clips had the model and audio not properly configured. Yeah, but it's you get to look at those ones and see how far you've come now. I almost on empty for fuel. What the fuck? Sorry. But no, yeah. I mean, like, I understand why he aura farmed it, and at least there's a reasoning for there, but literally everyone there was just like, I have my stand, King Nothing, that does like a lot of shit with puzzle pieces, only for him to become the biggest fraud out of all of them. Like, he became massive fraud. He became massive fraud tier, and then like another nothing stand that was supposed to be like, I guess, their version of Killer Queen for a second, except Killer Queen was not the bad guy, it was gonna be something else. Like, their version of sort of Killer Queen was so lame. Killer Queen's all like, yeah, I'm gonna turn you into a bomb and explode and everything like that, and that shit's awesome. And then this guy is kind of like, I increase temperature. I'm going to increase the temperature of a vein near your brain so you have an aneurysm and die. It's like, dude, this sucks. Some forces required to break this. Dude, flip my truck. I don't care about reading. But Water State was suffering. I'm sorry to hear that it was suffering. I hope he didn't have too bad of a time. I was talking about how I think just the more and more that I've been thinking about part 8 of JoJo, that I think it's probably like hot take, probably worse than part 6. Wouldn't increase the temperature of your vein in my peanut to give you a big boner. He probably has that ability to do that. Shout out to unironically one of the stands in part 8 just being the Lego White House. It's hard to explain how the Lego White House was one of the strongest stands that appeared in all of part 8. I was ever a JoJo fan, TVH? JoJo's fine, it's just like, I think part 8, like, I think not a lot of people very big shit all over, like, part 6. Because, like, I think it's popular consensus to shit on part 6. But no one will take a second to call part 8 out for, like, a lot of the dumb shit that's written inside of it. And how, like, it fumbles the bag a whole lot for trying to be a rewriting of part 4. It went from having massive peak source material to be able to rip off of to, like, remake and everything. And then just, like, fumbled every single step of the way, I think. I'm sorry, the what? What do you mean the what? Like are you talking about the Lego White House? Yes, in part 8 there is a stand that is unironically, you can look at all the pictures. I will not lie to you on this. You can choose if you want to not spoil yourself, like not look at the names or anything. You can just look at the images. Literally, if you look up JoJo part 8 Ozone Baby, it is literally just the Lego White House. Or maybe it's not Ozone Baby. I think it's like something else. There's like something else there that's like quite literally just the Lego White House. I don't know if it's Ozone Baby specifically. Now that I think about it, I think there is one stand that literally, I only remember him possibly being Ozone Baby because I think he has the word, just like how Joker has deranged or damaged on his forehead. I think that stand just literally has the word ozone on his forehead, on its forehead. Hold on, let me double check this in this transition here, in this transition to the factory. Alright, what does Ozone Baby look like? Okay, I was right. I was right in both sense of fucking, on like both ends of him literally having the word ozone baby on his forehead, as well as that's his active form, and then his dormant form where he's is just the Lego White House. According to the wiki, which I wasn't a big enough nerd to know, does it have to be buried to work? Yes. It has to be buried in the ground for it to work. I remember that. I didn't read the whole wiki because I don't want to reread all of part 8. But I think literally just like you have to bury the White House in the dirt for it to work. And then I think it has like a sphere of influence. I don't even remember what it does. Like I don't know if it takes away your oxygen or whatever. Like I swear to God I cannot remember, but like go 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 go. What else? There's like rock humans. There's like so many things that are in there that it's like it's like shocking how much I think like it fumbled the ball there, and like how just creatively bankrupt it was, for how like it didn't want to commit to anything. Hi Edgers, hi Pazzy, hi Pazzy. I'm here complaining about JoJo Part 8 because I was a big fan of it, and I was, as one of my roommates here my old roommate here can attest, I was a very much big fan, and like, no, it's gonna get really good. It's gonna get really good after this chapter, after the next chapter that comes out, the villain's gonna show up. I swear he's gonna be in the next chapter. Only for the villain to like, the villain was also like one of the worst villains because like he had nothing he had any influence over. Like it was just some guy. Kira is also just some guy in part 4, but at least he has like a reason to chase him down because he kills a bunch of people and everything like that. But this guy is just like, I don't know, he makes the rock, he wants the fruit to make more rock humans. Do you copy? Great. Try to find a control center. Hey, I forgot your name. I'm sorry for all this. When you started up, I really thought Seb had come back. Seems like EasyCo really has shut down cloud computed agents for good. Sometimes a villain is just a guy, but yeah, sometimes you can... The thing that like annoys me about the guy is like, alright, you want the big spoiler on what his ability is? Random chance. Coincidence. That's his ability. Like it's memed as being like a super cool ability of like multiple things, like a domino effect happening, but literally it's just random chance that stuff happens. Part 5 ended with the whole fight between Diavolo erasing time and Gold Experience stopping that erase time. Part 4 was Killer Queen about to use Bites the Dust. Part 3 was, you know, stop it, like the battle for stop time. Part 6 was even the battle, which I won't spoil of what happened there because I know you guys are in the middle of it right now, so I'm going to be respectful to you guys. In part 7, I won't spoil as well because I know you haven't seen it, Jacob. Seb and I were friends. Good friends. They were a little rigged around the edges. We came as close to friends as two ML agents could be. Alright, you want to know what happens in that one there? Their final like big clash moment that's supposed to be hype? Random chance, a coincidence, a plane is flying overhead and a fragment of the plane falls off, and due to the random chance that he's using right there, he's going to use it to try to position it so it bonks the main character on the head and kills him. That's the random chance that he's banking on, and that's the big hype final move. It sounds like a joke. It sounds like I'm joking there, like there's no way that it's that dumb, but hold on. You guys care if I spoil JoJolian's like ending for you guys? Go for it. Hold on, I'm trying to find it right now. I'm trying to get it for you guys here, so it's just taking a second. All right, this is chapter 5. Is it in chapter 7? I'm talking about in the hundreds. By the way, not just like in general. I'm trying to find it really badly here. But like this website kind of sucks. Hold on. Yes, I know, I know. Okay, it's I figured out which one it was, I think. Where I swear it's real. It's just that I haven't read JoJo in a while. Okay, here it is. Here it is. It was in 103, chapter 103. All right. All right, right here, guys, right here. Flight blank, which has departed from New Jersey Airport, was approaching the Catawba River by slowly bringing decline in altitude on this day 10,000 meters above the ground. Perhaps because the high level of pH and pressure in particular, it was perhaps the result of a Siberian high from 2 days prior. Following the usual flight procedure, is turned towards the S airport. He's made his final approach to the blah 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 blah. A high air pressure leak. High air pressure began to leak. It caused a lock on the panel for the evacuation decided to come undone. In the last year, there has been 542 reports of parts missing from domestic aircraft, and among them, 3 were above the height of 1 kilogram. The evacuation side panel is a 47 centimeter by 60 centimeter. Wait, a piece of the airplane falls off that's not important, and this is his. That's our Joe bro, this psychopath here. And that's his move. That's the beginning of his move right there. To go and get everything done. And then a lot of just like not important shit. Like this fight seems cool and all. This fight is happening like at a different location. That's his stand. His shit doesn't matter. Like anything trying to attack him is just like, no, my calamity. You will be hurt instead by random chance. Just more fighting from them here. I need to get to the next part here. It's like as this is all happening here again, that's I've got the big move right there. Is that something huge is falling from the sky? Something is falling from the sky and headed right towards me. And more like of the actual good part of the chapter happens. Uh and that's it. Just like he learns like a mini part of like a big part of a different ability that just like again he just happened to figure it out here slightly from part 7 and because he hit him in the arm. His big attack of random chance a piece of an airplane falling off to go and hit her, now it is redirected and it's not going to hit her. It's just gonna fuck off somewhere else and land. It's gonna land. It's gonna land. So he can control the chance? No. He doesn't have any ability to control of what's even happening. It's not his ability. It's not his ability. He does not pick that, oh yeah, there's a plane going by. It's just coincidental that that happened. He doesn't summon planes or anything like that. So the plane just randomly hit those towers. If he so felt like it was part of it, yes. Because he got smacked by here for something else, then his big plane part that he didn't have any control over just whiffed and crashed into something else. That's it. That was his big attack. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't do any big attacks. What after this? He's just fodder. This is just the rest of this is just him like monologuing and dying. Thank you, Rocky. Very cool. How his ability like in verbatim works is like, okay, so let's say you want to pursue him, like if you're actively chasing after someone or trying to find them or find information on them, like trying to uncover who they are, then a quote unquote calamity will occur upon you. He cannot control as to what that calamity is, mind you. Just it's gonna happen. You're gonna have bad luck happen to you if you try to pursue him. It could kill you. It could mildly inconvenience you. It could do what anything, but it's gonna happen. Trust. Watch, I'll even quote the wiki here for you guys as well, just to quote you on what it says that its ability is. Okay, so here's a legit quote from the actual wiki itself. The stand's name is Wonder of View. Wonder of View's ability can be activated on any person who pursues it or its users. While Wonder of View's ability is active, the target will experience horrible developments referred to as calamities. Some calamities will result in the target's own behavior, leading to an unusually detrimental result, i.e., someone cutting their hand while preparing food, while others can take the form of environmental factors that would normally be harmless, have an abnormally bad outcome, like one person from earlier there receiving near lethal wounds from the impact of raindrops, or a light bulb that's nearby someone just exploding. As a rule, Wonder View's calamities always manifest themselves as some form of harmful collision. Note, he can't pick what it is. It's just gonna happen. What something's gonna happen, but it's not known what's gonna happen.
That is,
What's up, man?
if you want retro games, if you want
Wizard
more
Wade,
retro
Wizard
games,
Wade.
you will redeem that keys.
I'm here
You
complaining
will-
about Toho. I'm here complaining about JoJo. I would never complain about Toho. I love Toho too much. How was your stream? Oh, more game development. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm here complaining about ending of part 8. How's the indie horror? This isn't indie horror yet. I don't know if it's gonna turn into that, but it doesn't have any horror tags on it. Put it into my brain melted. Damn. Interesting little essay, but this is for unrelated reasons. That's not true. I shower regularly. Seb supported my dream of one day leaving this place I thought was terrible, but I think their heart was here with the shopkeepers. they saw each other a lot more through their through the deliveries. I need to collapse somewhere. No worries. If you guys need to go rest or anything like that, please feel free. Thank you once again, and guys, please check out Mana if you can. They're a super cool person. Man, we gotta do some Scream Fortress at some point. But hi Cypher as well. Hi Rainy Day. Hi Leod. I hope everything in the stream went well. There weren't too many bugs. It's not true either. I don't fold to rain. I was just fixing things in the background. Seb ultimately gave up their job to be with me. But yes, from even the words of the wiki itself here, his ability is just coincidence. Hoping that something happens. I was here earlier complaining about part 8 because, like, we were talking about part 6, and the more I thought about it, and this is an unfortunate development because I was like a big part 8 supporter during the time of reading it, but now after like post reading and thinking about it a whole lot, man, part 8 sucks so much. After Seb shut down, all I wanted was to join them. That's why I was trying so hard to get into the factory. But it's been really nice seeing the shopkeepers blossom into their own selves. All I want now is to keep them safe. For Seb, even if it means rebooting them. There's like more of a filter that's appearing onto the screen now. Power of watch the news tomorrow, doesn't matter. Watch the news tomorrow, doesn't matter what channel. Dude, turn on the news, doesn't matter what channel. Dude, it's just like really, like, there's a lot of, like, don't get me wrong, like, I make it sound like there's fodder in there, like all the stands are bad, but there are some cool stands. There are some interesting stands. Like one of the ones that was at the end there that I didn't really talk about is like this one person that has a deck of cards as their stand. Is like their ability is that they can be able to hide stuff between the cards. So like, which is a pretty cool idea. I think that'd even be like a really cool D&D ability of like putting stuff as like a sort of special kind of bag of holding, sort of, that's, but it works with like between playing cards instead. I think that's really cool. But then again, like the thing is that every stand in the moment of reading it was literally that meme of like potential man. They might do something at one point. We don't know yet. And like every stand that was shown like of like being part of the main family or like the main group of characters that we're supposed to be rooting for got maybe used like once, and if you got really lucky they got used a second time if you were patient and wanted to wait. And by that I mean if your character was the person who got shown at the end of the chapter, or was the Joe bro who like was more villain than anything. Like he was just like an asshole the whole time. Not even like a likable asshole at the end of the day, like where fans can still like him. He was just legit like no one liked this guy. He literally tries. This is like a minor spoiler, like, and it's not his fault either. Like it's not his particular fault here, but this is unironically what happens. 30-minute JoJo rant. Damn, that is true. But unironically, this is very true. I don't remember the specific circumstances that occur for it, but it's not his fault. It is like genuinely like it is his fault, but it's also like he's led to this path because of stuff that occurred prior. He almost SAs like one of the main female characters like he's very close to it, and then just like, you know, she managed to beat him up with like her stand that she just finishes manifesting at that moment. But also like, dude, Rocky, what the fuck? Just, we're supposed to be rooting for this guy. This guy is not the villain. You're supposed to make us like this guy. Choose. I think in the context of it, in the context of the scene, which I could be wrong, um, there's they're having like they're dealing with this one like medical disease, like the real one where you can't be able to differentiate between faces. I think somewhere along the line, someone he sees the face of that same girl, and he does have like a big crush on her, and he's like, they're like, oh yeah, I want you, I want you, I want you, and all that stuff, and then just coincidence again, it's just pure coincidence. Like he ends up with the real one and not just like the fake one that he's in like tweaking out about that he saw earlier, and like does try to go with it because he thinks that, oh, you were super into me in that moment. Obviously, this is part of like some sort of play or something like that. And it's like, no, Araki, what? Don't write this shit. This shit is terrible. SD, it's operational. I'm present. Hydropower. Said it's okay. This doesn't mean anything. I don't know what these options are. All right, hold on. We'll do a vote on what I pick because I don't even know what these options mean. We'll do a poll. Two-minute poll here. What do we pick? Do we pick to do the SD part, or do we do the uh hydro? I haven't been told on what any of this means. Like, I know like I had a moment where I just completely went off to go do something else, of like complain about JoJo, but like I don't know what rebooting the SD units are gonna do. I'm assuming like the reboot is gonna be rebooting the all the villagers and everything, and like potentially saving them. But then like this one here, the Hydra one, I'm assuming the turbine is probably the, I don't know, it's maybe all the radio towers that I had to turn on. And then I have the shutdown option here. I don't know what particular each one would do, but whatever you guys think. I'll do whatever one of you guys want to see. Oh, hold on. There we go. If it doesn't get to anything, I'll just pick the to reboot. 'Cause it seems like the good ending question mark. Or like the regular ending. You know what? I'll do the hydropower one just because I feel like I wasn't intended to be able to go. It didn't say that I had to go and do anything with the. Oh, fuck. This sucks. He told me to come in here to reboot them, and that's. I don't want to betray his trust. Screw it. We'll reboot them. We'll do the reboot. Hydro? Oh shit, someone actually voted. Okay. I'm man of my word and I'll do the hydro. All shopkeepers will shut down. Are we sure we want to shut them all down and not have them exist anymore? I don't know what's happening either, per se. This is like a big pivot point that, like, I don't know. Alright, so I guess here's the options we have. All the little shopkeepers that we interacted with, either we reboot them and hopefully they turn back on, or we completely power them off. That's the two options that we have. Shutting down the Hydra would turn them all off. It didn't really specify as to why we would want to do that. It's just an option for the troll, I guess. Except that Brown Dog has been really cool to us the whole time and he hums a little nice song that I like. We'll reboot them. We'll do the nice thing and we'll reboot them. Alright, so we reboot them and the personality might be lost, or we turn them off. Those are the rules here. Those are the options. Game was saying that we should reboot them. Alright, we'll reboot them. We'll do what the game says right now. If anything, I'll just do we'll reboot them normally, and hopefully, like, I can be able to go back to this portion of the save. Have an easy day. Do you copy? Looks like you didn't need my help after all. We've brought our friends peace for now. I'm the only one who will ever know. I'll look after them with great care. I just doesn't feel right keeping them in this cycle. There has to be another way. Did I get the bad ending? I did what you said, man. Alright, let's go back. If it lets me go into here, let's do the other one. Okay, I need fuel. I need fuel first, and then I can be able to attempt it again. Or let me try one more time here. So I think if I just floor it, I should have enough speed. That's the problem. I just don't have enough speed to speed the breaking ice. Not cool. I was fishing a hut on the fishing hill, you'll need firewood and a cooking pot. I'll do that later. I guess it's like an optional thing that I can be able to do, but shit. But I don't know. I enough complaining about part 8. I'm just gonna sit here and like ramble like an old man on part 8, just like get all grumpy for no reason. It's very weird how the only person that didn't seem to undergo these same effects is just the guy at the gas station. Maybe I just haven't talked to him as much as anyone else, just like the pizza guy, but like... It's easy feel, I'm Gus. Yeah, I guess that was a ending here. That's probably like the neutral ending of like of what you can be able to do. I'll turn them off now, and then I think the only other ending I can probably be able to get is one that involves having doing like the other optional quests and everything, like buy the fishing rod, catch the fish, and stuff like that. Like maybe there's an ending that's related to just do all this fun stuff here. And there'll be like another option that it shows, but for right now, no. Such does not exist. Come on, please be able to make it just on E. And with barely any fuel. I hope I don't completely mess up. There's so many things that I wonder too, because like the earlier part when I died of frostbite, there's still like that whole like strange thing going on over there. There's also the bobbleheads that I'm missing. There's so many questions about this game that I can't satisfactorily leave it at just like an ending like that. I'm just like, well, we rebooted them. Now you can play it, interact with them just like you did before. I don't like the idea of just powering them off now, but I think that's the next step here. I do hope it does let me pick the other option though this time. It doesn't just like have me locked into this option. There's other questions too, like why of all the things that happened there, why isn't he able to come into here? They did say it was from their programming, but like what makes us different per se that we can be able to do? of getting over here. Doesn't seem to be anything super special about us per se. There's something awkward of looking at like side-eyeing my model a little bit here and seeing it be super happy. I'm super used to like the PNG, like not PNG, but like the Live 2D one just being like super like grumpy-ish, like resting bitch face, I guess. Guess I can do it here now. Alright, we'll shut them down. I don't know if this is gonna work now. You didn't give me any text there. I don't know if that is intentional, if that's supposed to happen, or if that's just because he might also be an NPC and just not be able to talk after that. What happened? Can't talk with them anymore, they're turned off. Everything's offline. Can I get everything for free now? I'm sorry that I'm kind of like really confused for you guys. I really did like this game and now I'm kind of confused on its whole ending and everything. This is kind of a problem. I can't fuel the car. I can't really do the whole thing again if I can't put fuel into my tank. I think I'm stuck. I think, like, I might just be stuck in the game now. We'll see, but, like, I kind of don't really see a way to recover. Oh wait, no, there might be a way to recover, because I think, like, maybe the thing doesn't come to you anymore if you have everyone turned off. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. At least I can get another bobblehead from over there. My bobblehead's gone. Maybe I can walk across too. I cannot. I still get influenced by the cold. Man, I think I might have just, like, accidentally... Did I just fuck up this save? Oh, what the... I was on land! This. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have just pressed the turn everyone off button. Yeah, it definitely did, like, mess up on here. Not that I would have known that in any regard, but, like... Swedish meatballs. I'm trying to think so hard as to what I can possibly do here at this point. Cause I don't have any more fuel. I can't race across to the other side to fix anything. shit. I couldn't see the house. Even back here, there's no lights or anything. I used to have a T, but like, we'll see what happens, I guess. The only thing I could think of is maybe you can be able to rob the store for free. Not that you could even do that in the regular, but like maybe you can be able to take all the supplies you want and then be able to cook a way to just walk across, because I have no idea how you get across without your car, basically. Oh my god, this place doesn't count. You'll need a firewood and a cooking pot. If I can't buy anything, like at least I'll have this that I've done, but like, holy shit, I have no idea what happens even then at this point. Alright, I've done everything, I guess. Unless they really just want you to just do a whole bunch of... I'm gonna do something cringe with you guys if you're okay with it. I want to look at a guide for a second here of the game. Not exactly something I like to do, but if I ever do it, I am just gonna flat out tell you guys. I just don't really understand as to the point of everything per se. I'm kind of lost because like the one guy who was pretty much giving us everything that we needed to do and informing us of what we should do is kind of dead. Our car has no fuel, so I don't know how we're supposed to be able to get back without it. So unless I need to use like this time here to make a bunch of fish soup to just walk it, then I kind of just don't know what the move even is right now. That's why I want to look at a guide. If you guys are fine, I'm letting you guys know that I am gonna look at a guide. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's lame and cringe and everything, but like I just genuinely don't know what to do anymore. Okay. I'm trying to think. Because you move really, really slow. So I think I want to have literally as many fish soups that I can possibly make to be able to make if I have to walk it, I'm gonna need a ton of them. No, I'm not gonna make it. I can't do it like that because of the blockade. I have to have the car. Am I stuck? Is this save just like cursed forever? Okay. I'm sorry that I had to look at the guide a little bit here. But I have an idea what we can be able to do now at least. It's going to be a little bit lame because it is going to involve like modifying the save file and everything like that. But it's kind of the only way to be able to proceed here. Like it's very intentional to modify your save to change something on here. A piece of text. But there is one thing that it did say of like, do this. So I think that's what I want to do for you guys. I think during this stream, I just want to get the endings for you guys. Any optional stuff like the bobbleheads and everything like that are cool, but like I think I'm gonna do that for myself. So at that point, it's just achievement hunting. Nope, not gonna make it there. What's up, Steven? I just finished doing something kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Edgey, Steven. Oh, that's interesting. So I had to look at a guide for what to be able to do for the rest of the game here, because I didn't really realize it didn't click in that we just kind of hit the ending of the game, and it's one of those multiple ending ones, and the ending that I picked initially was doing what it said of like, you know, reboot them, and I did it. Then it was like, oh, I wish there was a different thing that we could do here. So it wasn't obviously like the proper ending. So I was like, alright, there's a secondary option that said to turn them off. Maybe he's just like kind of pessimistic of like, yeah, let's just turn them all off. That'll be better than just them rebooting their lives constantly. And when I did that, it turned everyone off, which, you know, granted, expected. Problem is that it turns off the guy that's in the gas station, and I can't get fuel if he's turned off. If he's turned off, I can't get fuel, and if I don't have any fuel, then I cannot be able to... Just realized we're using 3D model, I love it. I'm very surprised that it's working right now, because it was having issues of not wanting to be picked up. But after flashing the camera on the... flashing light onto the camera lens here, it worked. But only if I had it there, and then my phone died, so now it's perpetually just picking it up now, which I'm happy about, but I don't really know why it's working like that, because it wasn't wanting to earlier. Yeah, I kind of, unfortunately, just because I don't know the game that well, it's kind of a newer game, and it's like a nicher game, I kind of just caved and was like, alright, let me look up a walkthrough, because, let me look up what can be done, because if it's a specific gas station I have to go to, fine, but like, all of them are the same characters per se, so like, I don't think there's going to be any difference in going from one gas station to another. And if they're all turned off, they're all like, yeah, they're all not responding to me, and the only way I can be able to get fuel is if I talk to him have him fill up my tank. And I can't, even if it needed money per se, I can't pay for it because I have a negative money right now. I have $0 and 0 cents to my name. I can't take it on any jobs because everyone's turned off. So I have to do a save file edit, but in looking that up as well, it did say that is an ending here, but you have to go into one of the specific buildings, which I had not really interacted with too much, like most of them here. Just because it was one of those ones that's like, oh yeah, like, only go in here if you need something specific. Fine. So it's just soft locked right now? Yes. Yes, I'm unironically soft locked right now where I can't do anything. Oh shit, I passed out while drinking the soup.
Ada ada.
Arada. But yeah, the recovery disc is kind of like super important and I didn't know anything about it. So, not the freaky. I'm the edgy. I'm gonna quit the game a second here. Oh no, you guys can see everything. It wasn't unprompted. Don't get it twisted now. Alright, let's see. Kind of freaky. I'm not freaky though. I'm getting sleepy, but I want to get this one last ending. Oh wait, where is this thing? Okay, I found the text file here. Now I just need to go to game state. Start up. Let's try to boot it up now. This sleepy. I am a little bit this sleepy, but not too bad. I'm having a good time for the most part, so I don't mind. wish there's a way to modify how much money I had in the game. Right, sorry, I was just checking something here. I'm not gonna grind out Scream Fortress right now. I'm not Wheezy TF2. I think that was like some content creators will always amaze me. The fact that they'll just burn themselves out on like on like something just because they want to do like a challenge, and then just like come to hate it. And it's like, brother, you caused this. You were the reason why this happened. Like Wheezy, where he's like, yeah, I decided to do an entire challenge where I'm gonna grind all of the Scream Fortress contracts within 48 hours here, just to be able to say that it was a challenge, which I don't even think got turned into a video. It was a tweet, and he was like, "Oh, I did it. I'm never doing this again. I'm never gonna play another Halloween map again." And it's like, brother, you are upset with the Halloween maps because you decided to do them in the most like hard way possible. These teachers try to have fun on TF2 Impossible Challenge. Yeah, like El Maxo. I love El Maxo so much. I love this content so much. Damn, dude, like, take a break. Take a break. I don't know why you so badly want to, like, I understand that it's your livelihood and stuff like that, and, like, you know, having a sick challenge video helps with the funds and everything, but, like, at the same token, like, I bet it must like super suck to be having to play like the same game over and 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 over again. Yeah, he just actually just wanted to troll everyone and just give a big complaint. He didn't even do it. He just wanted to bitch about Scream Fortress. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna do what we were talking about here. I'm not gonna do the I'm gonna do this ending, which is why I'm getting some money right now so I can be able to fuel up. I'm gonna do this ending and then I think we're gonna call it there. Yes, you are doing like I will not hit a single I will not hit a single headshot for 1,000 kills. Is a cool meme like item. But also kind of just sucks too. Where's the payload? Actually, I wouldn't be the first person to do that. Godlike with a bison. My favorite content creator, Fish Tank, already did that, and then even he wasn't the first one to do that because Banny did it first before that, and then there's this one guy that already did that challenge first before him, and then besides that there was Banny. So, a little weirdo alert, a little kind of cringer there, don't you think? All right, I'm listening. You have my attention now. Fuck. I don't read the text phone to TF2. So I'll be tired. Already tired right now. I died while drinking the fish soup again. Start drinking fish soup? No. Makes me strong. Alright, we're going to the bakery, and it should give me a few bit of money here, so that way that I can be able to make the jump. Alright, we're almost there, we're almost there. Fuck, I'm getting like actually like super tired. I'm sorry to just be complaining about the combination of me being tired and like other shit, but fuck, dude. Yeah, I kind of am just like being big hit with the sleepy. Which I wish I wasn't. Like, I do want to keep going, especially like for this. That's why I've gotten kind of quiet, because a lot of if I get super quiet, it's because my brain is trying to put a lot of effort into not falling asleep, so that way I can be able to finish this up for you guys. It's really, I just need to get the bit of scrap of money from dropping this off. Once I can get that, then I can be able to afford some more gas, and then we get the final ending. Let's go, you're almost done. I'm not almost done with this game, because I do want to get the last achievement, which is to find all the bobbleheads. But I'm not gonna do that on stream. I'm gonna do that off stream, because I don't think there's some stuff that I was seeing that's like of like stuff that you can be able to investigate and look around, but it's not ideal, and a lot of it doesn't lead to an achievement or like different interpretation as far as I understand, or anything like that. I don't even know if it's ARG related or something, but like I just don't care. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't need that fart of encouragement. I think that'll be enough for a bit of fuel to get me all the way that I need. And then I should be able to make the jump and then... Charge me super cheap, please. It's not enough, fuck. I want to check if these changes work. Let's check this here. hopefully with this, I've made a few tweaks to the save file information there because I was able to be reading it, but it looks like I decided to not want to work right now. It incurred an issue here. Oh guys, look, I'm rich. I did so many deliveries. Wow. And just want to do a bunch of different other side quests to be able to do it. I've already gotten the fuel legit multiple times. Everything like that. Even if it didn't let me have the almost $1,000. Again, like, I've gotten everything normally here. I just want to see the ending. What's the difference? Shit, I fell because my eyes started like to close. Alright, we're right there. We're right there. Got this ice. Part of my DUI ritual. But that's not good. Sleepiness started taking a hold of me where I started to I'm just completely passing out. Yeah, once we get here and we do the final ending here, I think that's gonna be it. And I think that's gonna be the final finale for Easy Delivery Co. It's over already? This part is like where I got the last two endings, being the regular ending, which is to reboot everyone, the bad ending, which is to turn them off, which I had to go into my save file settings and edit that, and then was looking here because I wasn't sure if this was like a meme, if there was stuff to other investigate here, if those other investigation stuff were memes. But no, this is the actual ending of the game. There's only one other thing to be able to do, but it required an item that I just got here that I didn't know existed at all. So we'll experience this together and then it'll be bedtime. Sorry, that was me. That was me, like, brain taking a moment to rest up again. I fell off. I think I fell off the edge. Didn't even know it was possible here, but we're almost there. We're almost there. Just a little bit more. I think we're just about there. I think after this turn is the room that has everything in it. I'm glad I didn't do Hollow Knight tonight. Hollow Knight, because I was feeling this regular tired, and this was like for a while that I've been feeling this. There's no way I would have locked in for any of it. Repair and restore. There it is, the final ending. Honestly, good game. Good game here. I do think it is kind of a bit of a bummer that like it's so short, but at the same time, nothing wrong with a short experience. It's really time to say goodbye to Easy Delivery Co. Yes, this is gonna be the last stream of it, unless like some big update or something happens that puts a lot of extra content in. Then I don't see myself revisiting it, at least not for a good while. Oh, to me, yeah, it's also gonna be the same here, except let me have this play out first. So it looks like the credits were not that long. It's already saying a thank you for playing. We talked to the dog. If he just doesn't say anything of importance after that ending, then I'm kind of done. I think I'm done from there. I don't want to talk to every single person and see if they do or don't have differing dialogue. Alright, I think I'm good. I think this is where we're gonna end it here. I'm tired. I've done almost everything that's possible to do in the game for achievement wise. So I think we're done here. Thank you for coming to the stream. I usually want to say more, like thank you guys way more, but like, yeah, my brain is having a total taken on it right now. But it's alright. Fuck to sleep. That's the plan. Let me see if we can rate it.
Chicken jockey.
Jackie. I'll send you the thing. Let me do that before I pass out here. I'll send you these two things. I'll lay down for a bit here if you want to ask anything. I'm not gonna fall asleep like right away, but let me make sure that I send these to you. No worries. It's not too dissimilar to the first thing I sent you, but just more so. One is the in general one, and one is me kind of playing around with the whole design just to see as to overall if I was feeling it or not. But yeah, we can talk in a little bit here once I hit the rate button. I usually let you guys pick, but I think I'm gonna just send you guys to Hammy. She's cool. She's playing that new game that seems really sick. Alright. Good night. Good night. Thank you all for coming again. Good night. Bye bye.
Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from the late night chill. Ears drop low, chat scrolling slow. Mods already signed off hours ago. Steam fades out, playlist done. Stars in the window blink one.